Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Same Bet. You know, it's been a while since I put out a strategy video, and that's actually on purpose. I've been doing a lot of soul searching about what do I want to do with my channel, what am I trying to say, and really what am I trying to convey to you, the viewers. And in this soul searching, I've really started to come to the realization that betting is not going to get you there. You know, there's a popular YouTuber out there who likes to say, if you can't shoot, you can't win. There's some truth to that, but not 100% truth. I also would say, if you can't bet, you can't win. I've seen bad shooters win money on good betting, and I've seen the other way around as well. So both are important. So, like I said, I'm doing some soul searching. And what kind of gambler am I? And you can see it down here in my tagline. I am a recreational gambler. I've asked the question out there on YouTube and out on Facebook, and started to get some feedback on what kind of gamblers we have out there. And recreational gambler to semi-professional seems to be really what we're at. I'm not looking to get rich off this. I want to win. I desperately want to win, but it's not the main thing. I go out on a Friday or Saturday night or a weekend trip out to Black Hawk or wherever it might be to have some fun. And to me, that's a recreational gambler. So I need strategies that are going to keep me in the game. Now, let's go back a couple of weeks, and I put out a video called something like Know Your Numbers or Playing to Your Numbers. Basically, it was an SRR -2. So if you have an SRR of 6, you roll for 4 times, take it down, and okay, more often than not, you're going to win. Simple strategy. It's all right. But my friend Rick from over at Let It Roll, he has an interesting strategy that I want to give it a try. I've seen him play it at Century Casino, and I've seen him play it on Bubble Crap, so it's a scalable strategy. Simple strategy, $32 on across, and a C, or no, I'm sorry, a craps check. So do that for 3 rolls. We'll get into the actually how here in a few minutes, but right now, let's let it roll. All right, so here we are in my lab. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually show the strategy here before we take it down and start rolling the dice. A little bit easier to show the bets and whatnot. The problem is this particular strategy that I'm going to show off, it requires being able to play the craps check bet. You know, it's the little C, and you see a C and an E often right over here on the side of the table. I don't have that on this felt, so we're going to cheat, and we're just going to lay $1 up here and say that's my craps check. All right, so now this particular strategy, it starts out with $32 across. You know, we're going old school here. 1 unit all the way across. You can scale this, so if it's on a $10 table, it's, you know, it's just what would it be, $64 across, and $15 table, it just goes up. You know, it's scalable. In fact, I've seen this played even on a bubble craps machine, believe it or not. All right, so I've got my 32 across, and I'm going to take $1 here, and you know, I'm just going to set it right here so I think you can still see it on the video here. Okay. Now, this particular strategy, the reason that I really like it is it's not a large investment, $33 total. And if you're the shooter, you know, you just, you know, let's say you set the point and it's a 9 or whatever, you just leave the blank. You've got options, all right? You get what I'm trying to say. $33 is what we're in the game for. Now, the best thing that I like about this is a couple of hits, and you're going to start to reduce that $33 investment. And, you know, you get 3 or 4 rolls into it, and you're not going to get hurt too bad. And this little dollar crap check over here, it's in lieu of basically playing the field, more or less. So, you know, you're going to win on a 2, 3, 11, or 12. You're going to win $7. You're not going to win a whole lot of money, but for $1, it's cheaper than playing the field. All right, so the way Rick likes to play this is 3 hits, and let's just play this out. Let's say we roll a 5, we're going to win $7, right? Okay, let's say we roll a 3. Okay, we're going to win. It's actually so we're going to win. Let's go back. I rolled that 5. We won $7. We lost that $1 right there. Okay, go back up. So next one we roll a 3. All right, so we win that, and I believe it pays 7 to 1. So we're going to win $7, and that stays up. All right, next one we're going to roll, let's say we roll an 8. We're going to win $7. All right, that's my 3, okay? So we stop playing this bet right here. And we bring our fringes down, the 4 and the 10. So now I'm just in the game for $22. And just out of curiosity, I want to see what I've got here. So my 3 hits that I pretended to get, there's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm $1 short. So I'm in the game actually for $1 only. So why not? Let's put this back in our rack. And after 3 hits, we're playing on their money. All right, so now here's how Rick likes to play this. He will collect on every hit until he has another 20, roughly 20 bucks, 20 to 25. All right, let's say we roll a 5, we're gonna get 7 bucks. Let's say we roll a 4, we don't get paid anything on that. Okay, next one, we roll a 9. We're gonna get paid 7 bucks. So we've got $10, $14 so far. All right, we roll an 8. Let's go ahead and just put us out of our misery here. All right, we are now locking in. That's profit. We are locked in, minus the $1 we were short. Okay, so now that he's locked in a little bit of a profit here, we're going to start pressing. You can press any way you want. You can press 5s, you can press 6s, blah 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 blah, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, what you're going to do is, let's say you roll a 9. Okay, whatever. You're going to win 7 bucks. Take the 5 and press up any number. It doesn't matter. Just press up any number. The next one you roll an 8. You're going to win 7 more bucks. Okay, let's press up that one. We still have these 2 that we want to press up. Okay, let's say we roll an 8. Now we're going to get paid $14, right? Because we've already pressed that up, so we get paid 14 bucks. Let's press that, press that, press that. All right, now I'm up to $44 inside and got a little bit more profit. Now we want to take money. Let's roll a 5. Okay, let's go 15, 4, 1. Boom. All right. And what Rick likes to do, not getting greedy here, we're going to take about $20 more. And you can see I just won $15. One more hit on any one of these numbers. Let's say I roll a 9. That's another 15, 4, 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm up 30 bucks right there. All right. So I've collected some money. We've locked in profit for this hand. Next hand, we're going to start pressing things up again. All right, let's say we hit a 6. There's $14. We're in press mode right now. So let's press that, boom, boom. Lock up that couple bucks there. Next roll is a 9. We're going to do 15, 4, 1 again. All right, we've got enough. We've pressed it up and locked it in again. So now we're gonna do another hit. So let's roll an 8. We've got $18 on there. It's gonna pay us 21 bucks. All right, we have locked in that profit. It's time to press again. Okay, so you can see how it's a slow start, but once you get into 2 or 3 units, or if you're lucky enough to go on a long roll, you've got 4 units up there. You're basically gonna start pressing collect all just about every time. And when you're pressing, you can press all the way across. We're at the point now where we're winning $21 on any one of these inside hits. So one hit, press them all up. Next hit, collect it. Next hit, press them all up another unit. And you've got some flexibility. If you're in a good long run, you can do whatever you want. But the beauty of this particular strategy is, if we go back all the way to the very beginning, okay, we're in it for $32. We got another $1 over here on the side. We got $33 into this game. Not a whole lot of money at risk. You win 1 or 2 before you 7 out. You've reduced that exposure by quite a bit, and this is a strategy that can keep you at the tables for quite a while. I've seen Rick play this at at Century Casino near Blackhawk, and I've also seen him play it on Bubble Crap, so it is scalable. All right, let's get to rolling it out, see how well we do with the real dice. All right, guys, so here we go. So I've explained how this strategy works. Let's see how it goes in real-world implementation. So I am pretending I'm the shooter, so I've got a $5 pass line bet using a 3-finger grip with a 5-4, 5-4 hard way set. And I got to be honest with you guys, I have not been throwing very well lately. I've actually been off of my game. I had a root canal a few days ago, and I really just haven't been the same since. So still trying to kind of get my bearings. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we have rolled an 8. So we've set the point to an 8. So I'm going to go out there on all of the other place bets. I'm not going to put odds behind my pass line, and I've got a dollar crap check. Now, the idea behind that dollar crap check is just to get those last few numbers, the 2, 3, 11, and 12. I really want to win something on every roll out of here. So we're really trying to collect as much as we can in these first 3 rolls. Here we go. The dice are out. That is a 3, 2, 5. So we are going to collect a little bit of money. All right, so we're going to lose that craps check, bring that down, but we're going to win $7 for the place bet. Take one of those dollars, put it back on the craps check. There we go. Rack them up, and let's keep going. Now I'm going to fumble with my money a little bit over there. I'm still trying to figure out a good system for it, and just bear with me as we go through it. All right. I also saw I took one of my orange chips, put it out there as a marker. That's just kind of keeping me straight. How many rolls did I do before we started a regression? All right, so this second roll is going to be a hard 4. And we do have money down there on the 4 right now. We're going to lose that craps check, bring it down. But we're going to get paid $9 for that place bet. Take one of those dollars, put it out there for the craps check, and rack up the rest. Okay, so that was bet number 2. Here we go, bet number 3. Now the idea here is roughly after 3 rolls, you're going to have $20 to $24-ish or so. That's the idea, depending on what numbers are hit, of course. And ace deuce 3. All right, that was a good one to show off here because that's where the craps check actually came out to help me. You know, in my normal style of play, I wouldn't have made anything on that. All right, so that craps check is going to pay 7 to 1. Let's see if I pay it out correctly. 5, 6. I don't. See, you see that? I didn't pay it out correctly. I shorted myself $1. All right, so in this strategy, now I'm going to come down to $22 inside. But since the 8 is my point, it's really only $21, which is okay. So what I've tried to do there is those first 3 hits are paying for my, I guess, my long-term bet. And now I just want to make some money. 6, 4, 10. Not going to make money with that roll. We don't have any money on the 10. We've pulled that the 10 and the 4 down. So the way Rick explains this now is that you want to capture some cash. You want to actually get ahead. You paid for your bet already. Now you want to just start racking up some money. And what he will like to do is pull down another $21, $24, whatever it might be. And then we start to press. All right, 3, 1, 4. Again, that's not going to do me any good. We don't have any money over there. But it's no stress. I've already paid for the bets up there. Yeah, no big deal. Also, I've working on changing my grip just a little bit. My fingers are not even, and it's very hard for me to get a nice even row. All right, 6, 2, 8. We are gonna. That's a frontline winner, so we're going to collect a bit of money on that. So I'm going to more of a C kind of a cup to grip my dice, so that when they pull away, they're going to hopefully be nice and level and come out of my hands nice and level. All right, so we won $5 for that pass line bet. Again, right now we are in a let's rack up some money. We want to rack up about $20, $25 before we start pressing. This is a come out roll. It's boxcar, so we're going to lose that pass line bet here. All right, let's replace it. Now, there's different variations of this that Rick will play. Sometimes he'll play, he'll push the dollar amounts up a little bit. Sometimes he'll leave them down low. It's dependent on how the table is going. What's the table giving you? And also, what's his bankroll like? Here we go. Dice are out. And that's a 3, 1, 4. I'm also not going to collect any money on this one. So we're going through a little stage here where we're not collecting a whole lot of money. I think we hit a 4, we hit a 10, I hit a boxcars. Actually, this was a come out roll. So I'm grabbing $6 out of my rack and putting it back out there on that 8. So I've got the inside numbers all covered. There you can kind of see that C grip a little bit. And it's a 9, 5, 4, 9. All right, let's bring those dice back. We've got $5 on that 9. It's going to pay $7. Just going to rack it up. And like I said, I'm having a little difficulty. In a few minutes, I actually switch it to where you can see it a little bit better, where you can see the profits. Boxcars. That was a little short on the landing zone. All right. No, nothing, no money on that one. So I've got a lot of wasted opportunity right here. I'm throwing a lot of rubbish numbers. And it's a 3-1-4. And I can see my landing is not very consistent. And that might be because of the way I'm gripping it. It's coming out of my hands a little bit different than I'm used to. I need to dial it in a little bit on that landing zone and see if I can make some minor adjustments there. Here we go. And I was about to say, that looked pretty good. Hard 10, primary face hit. Ooh. Too bad I don't have any money on it. So I don't know. Oh, well, that was a come out roll anyway. All right, still trying to make a little bit of money here. Doesn't feel right. Set him down. Let's grip it again. And apologize, these are some of the things that I like to actually practice off camera. I'm trying that new grip, so it doesn't feel real comfortable yet. That was a 628. You see me pick up these dice all the time. I've got them sitting here at my desk, and I'll be just picking them up off and on throughout the entire day, just sort of practicing. Pick it up, set it down, pick it up, set it down, pick it up, set it down. Just trying to get comfortable with it. Looks like my thumb might be a little bit off this time. And it's a 6-4-10. Not collecting any money on this one either. Long roll, no money. I think that goes back to something I was saying in the introduction, where there's a popular YouTuber out there that says, if you can't throw, you can't win, or something to that effect. I don't know what his exact quote is. But I'd also say if you can't bet, you can't win. And I'm not betting to what I'm throwing right here. This is in hindsight, what do they call it? Monday morning quarterback. I'm not betting very well right here. And I get a 6-1-7. This is a come out 7, so it's not going to hurt me. Get paid for that pass line. And I'm pressing some numbers up. So again, let's take it back. So we started with $32 on the inside. We got our 3 rolls. We regressed down to $22 inside, and then we made 20 some odd dollars. I wasn't counting. I don't know exactly how much we made. We made 20 some dollars, and now we're starting to press up again. We want to press up all four bets. That's a 6-2-8. And then we'll start another collection round. So it's instead of collect and press on every roll, we're gonna press. We're gonna press until we get all 4 units, all 4 bets pushed up. Then we're gonna collect, and then we're gonna press. And if we get far enough in, if we get to where we're $66 inside, each one of those is going to be winning $21, right? So if one win, we can press all 4 units up if we throw in an extra dollar. $6-3-9. Yeah, I don't like the way that's looking. See that 6? That flew way out of the off the field of vision. I want my dice to kind of come back off that back wall maybe a few inches, maybe 6 inches or so, but I want them to stay pretty close together even as they're coming off that back wall. You can't avoid it all the time. Those pyramids, they will randomize you, but what I want to see is that straight back couple inches and the dice just die. Doesn't feel right. Set them down. Let's try that again. Got the C cup going. And I can't quite see it. It looks like it might be a 3-1. 2-1. 2-1. Ace, deuce, 3. No money on it. All right, that's what I mean. So we've got a lot of rolls in on this one. And I probably only collected on half of these rolls. That looked better. It's still further apart. That was a 6-3-9. It's further apart than I would like, but they didn't come back very far off that back wall. All right, so we're going to win $7 for that place bet. And now we are pushed up. We are pretty much the equivalent of $44 inside. That one, so that's odd. I've got $6 in odds on my pass line. I should only have a $5 there. So I must have pulled that down or something and forgot to take my dollar off of it. That's a 4-2-6. That was a good looking roll. All right, we've got $12 out there, so we're going to win 14. Or 15 for 1. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it out there so it's a little bit easier to see. Now remember, this is a collect phase. This is where we're locking up profits. I'm not going to dip back into that. So I've got that $15 set aside. I want to get it up above 20, and then we're going to start to press again. Dice are up. And that's a 5-1-6. So we're going to win $14 for that one again. It's back-to-back sixes. And I'm going to do 15 for 1 more time. All right, we're going to lock up $30 worth of profit here. All right, now we're going to start back into a press mode. And this is where if you have somebody that's going on a good 20, 30 minute long run, you're just going to gradually build it up. You're not power pressing. You're not going to get rich off of this, but you're good. You can make some steady money. Okay. That's an 8. It was a 5-3-8. That is a frontline winner. Now let's see what I do with my odds here. Yeah, there we go. I realized, okay, I screwed up there. All right, so we're going to pay it out. And we are in a press mode, right? So let's go ahead and start pressing up. And I take all of the winnings that I can. I use every single dollar that I can and start to press it up. And this is a come out roll. I should have taken that puck off, but I forgot. Okay, here we go. Square to the back wall. And that was a 6-2-8. Not the best throw, but got lucky with it. Got some decent results. All right, so that point went back to the 8. Remember, I didn't take my puck off, but the point was 8, and we're still on the 8. It worked out okay. All right, I'm pressed up to 3 units on the 5, the 6, and the 9, and I haven't pressed up the pass line yet. And it's a 6-2-8. Of course, the one I hadn't pressed up is the one that we hit. That's all right. We're going to take that $5. And instead of putting it down as odds, this is going to be another come out roll. I'm going to go ahead and just set it aside for just a minute, and I'll use it after we establish the next one. Five, 4, 5, 4 is my dice set of choice. And it's a 426. 6 on the come out. All right, so we have $18 on the 6 right now. So we're going to move that over to the 8. And we're going to take $5 that I had won on the pass line win just a few minutes ago and stick it down there in odds. We're not fully loaded yet. We still need at least one more win to have everything pressed up properly. Dice are out. All right. Okay, so it looks like that was a 617. So we're going to bring it down. Bring it down now. So I was really close to being able to start working with basically like $66 inside, where every win would have been 21 bucks. And you know that would have been moving to press and regress, press and collect, press and collect, press and collect. So we were on the cusp of actually making some good money. Now that was a very long roll with a lot of rubbish numbers. There's probably a better strategy that I could have been using at this time. But, you know, it's hindsight. And when you're in the middle of it, you don't know how long those rubbish numbers are going to keep going. So we had a strategy, and we lived with it. All right, so I'm back $32 on the inside. Got my pass line bet, and I've got my craps check out there, and I am working the come out. No fear, lots of confidence. All right, here we go. Dice are out. And it's a 314. So we're going to set the point to a 4. Okay. Point to 4. We lost that craps check bet, but we're going to get paid $9 for the place bet. Dollar goes back on the craps check. $8 goes back in my rack. And really what I should have done here, guys, I should have taken the 4 down or put it in odds. You know, that's a discipline move. I should have done that. Here we go. Dice are out. Uh-oh. 617. All right. So now this is kind of the other side of this story. So when you're on a good long run, you're going to start slowly building some money. When you're on a short run like this, all right, you're going to lose some money, but it's not going to hurt too bad. You know, we had won $9 off of the first place bet, off of the $38 that we had invested total. All right, so we lost 27 bucks off of this one. All right, so what I did is I just took the money out of my rack and paid for it to have it put back up. Again, my on button is out there, so we are working to come out. Dice are out. Uh-oh. All right, 617. Now, this one, we didn't make any money at all. This was just a flat-out loss. We lost it all. Since I was working. Okay, so we're going to... and I think, you know, I won the pass line. if I remember to pay it, I won the pass line at least. And I forget to pay that. All right. Let's keep going. Now, the way Rick plays this, he tries to have enough for 10 shooters. He will go through all 10 shooters and evaluate where he's at after that. Does he want to keep playing, or is it time to walk away? And in this case, man, it is time to walk away. I'm not even going to make it through 10 rollers. All right, so that's a 527 out. We're going to lose all of it again. We didn't make any money back. So it's a good thing that we had a decent run in the beginning because these last 3 rolls have just been killer rolls. I think I only made $9 in the last 3 shooters. There, I remembered to pay my pass line that time. All right, so let's start coloring it up, see where we're at. There's $100 right there. 200. There's 300. There's $25. That brings us up to 400. Remember, I started with a $500 bankroll. Here's 50. 5, 10, a couple more reds. All right, that's enough. I can color up for a green. All right, so we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 475, $478. All right, so there you have it. $478 out of $500 bankroll. Not too bad. You know, we had one great roll followed by a couple of really, really bad rolls. You know, working on the come outs and those 7 outs, they just destroy you no matter what strategy you have out there. So again, this particular strategy is really meant for that recreational gambler, somebody who just wants to spend a lot of time at the tables. They want to have action out there in case there is a hot shooter, and they don't want to have a whole lot of risk if there is a quick 0.7 out. Great strategy from Rick over at Let It Roll. Really appreciate you putting it out there, and I look forward to playing with Rick again sometime. Until then, everybody, let it roll.